Alright, what's up DVW fam? Very exciting adventures for you guys here in Spain. We're switching it up. We're taking a lot of public transports, trains in Madrid, but we just left Madrid in this little Volkswagen right here with the homie Javi. We're going on a road trip all the way from Madrid to the north of Spain to San Sebastian, the northern tip, on the way to San Sebastian. So yeah, let's get it. Alright, so in this video, you're going to see a detailed look into our 7-day road trip throughout northern Spain and see all the places we discovered and most importantly, all the amazing Spanish cuisine we had. And also give you guys some tips and tricks and share some things that we learned on this road trip. So make sure you guys stay tuned, buckle up, and see how we traverse our way throughout northern Spain. Alright, so first stop on this road trip. We didn't get to see too much in this city. We just came here for paella. This is actually my first paella experience in Spain, all of Spain, one of their most famous dishes. And I believe I gave an overall DVW score of 9 out of 10. But yeah, this is from Bilbao in Zaragoza. A quick pit stop to get some sustenance on the way to San Sebastian because it's about a 7-hour drive from Madrid. So the cool thing about taking a road trip is that we can take little stops and see cool sights along the way and see the countryside of Spain rather than the typical tourism route, taking the high-speed trains. Both are great, by the way. But yeah, so we're gonna show you guys some sights, take some stops while on the way to the north. So this is one of like the culture shocks here driving around in Spain. We're going from Madrid all the way to the north to San Sebastian, and we've already had to pay twice already. First time was like 10, 11 euros, second time was 6 something. So when you're on the road, do not leave your wallet at home.
Yeah, also, like for some of the roads, like if you're taking your Google Maps or whatever system you're using, you can probably choose not to pay. Maybe it takes a bit longer, or you have to take another route, but you have to tell your phone going like in roads where you don't pay, because if not, it's going to take the shortest route, and the shortest route sometimes involves paying. Maybe it's not too bad. It's been like 16 euros right now. Maybe it's more later. I don't know, because we chose the shortest route, which involves paying. Whole highways basically for us and that guy. The BMW, of course.
Yeah. We had some great paella. We feel good. Cheesecake, dessert. Felt a little bit sleepy, so we're looking for someone to pull over to take a siesta. And lo and behold, there's an exit that said P and park, and there's like this random park on the side of the freeway. I feel like this is super rare. I haven't seen any of these in the US, so that's crazy. So they have like random parks for you to get a workout in. There's some parking spots here. And we're right next to a bunch of windmills, and I got out and I almost got blown away by the wind. And that's why this is probably a great place to put windmills. But yeah, let's siesta.
Yeah. You remember, guys, don't drive ever when you're sleepy.
That's true. Alright guys, another couple miles, another pay station. That one's 420. I think we racked up almost over 20 euros at least, just going from Madrid to here. But we just saw a sign on there. I thought it was really funny. They had like a bike icon, so even if you're biking through these roads, you got to pay your fair share.
Seeing the change of climate we've seen?
Yeah, it's definitely cooler up here, up north. Down south it was warmer.
Yeah, and there's already clouds out here.
Yeah, it was sunnier down there too, but 7-hour drive up north, I can see the climate change for sure. And that's how it is up here. It's a little bit chillier. That's how we go. Hold your breath, guys. Alright, made it. Guys, look at how narrow these streets are in San Sebastian. But it's kind of like this in a lot of the Spanish towns, so you got to be an expert driver here. Stay vigilant. And also, if you notice, all the cars are pretty small as well. We're driving a Volkswagen Golf right now. Make sure you guys Pay attention to all the signs
Al final de la
and all
calle,
that
gire a la derecha a
when
la
you
calle
drive
Avenida
here
de Navarra.
in San Sebastian.
Avenida de
Woo! You ready? Life is a highway. So this next city is probably the main reason we took this road trip in the first place, and is one of the most popular cities in Spain. It is none other than San Sebastian in the Basque Country. Not only is this city beautiful, but it has some of the best food in all of Spain. Many tourists travel across the globe here just for the cuisine, as it has the most Michelin rated restaurants per square footage in the city. They have bars littered throughout the city called pincho bars, where they serve delicious gourmet food for reasonable prices, depending on where you go, of course. Pinchos are basically like tapas, except you pay for them, and it's in the Euskera language, which is what they speak here in the Basque region. Some of our most memorable items we ate here, though, were the world famous Spanish tortillas at Bar Nestor, where we waited hours for. Bass chuletón steak, eaten rare only, of course. Endless seafood, calamari, bass burnt cheesecakes, named after the region, and endless pinchos on pinchos on pinchos. Make sure you guys check out our North Spain playlist to get a more in-depth look into our San Sebastian adventures. So if you guys have been following our Spanish food tour, you guys would know that the wine and olives are great here, and you can see why, because look at all these olive trees planted all throughout the countryside of Spain.
Atención, estación de peaje delante.
Alright, so on the next leg of our road trip, going to San Juan Guelaguetza. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Very bad pronunciation. Yeah, we got to go through another ticket booth. So we'll show you how it is here. So we grab a ticket here and then we pay at another stop station. But there's some where you just pay directly. So we grab our ticket right here and the gate opens. And we're on our way. It's one of the many stops in Spain's road trip, so make sure you guys bring money. Road trips here are not free. Alright, next stop, moving away west from the Basque Country on this northern Spain food trip, we head to the next region called Asturias in a city called Gijón to rest and also to try the famous Asturias cachopo, which is this dish comprised of fried steak, jamón, and cheese. Also some cod tortilla omelets, which are famous at this restaurant. And it isn't a Spanish dinner without wine and dessert, right? So we definitely got that. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this spot and hear about an interesting story about this restaurant and chef, make sure you guys check out our Northern Spain series and in-depth video on this restaurant. Life is a highway, I'm gonna ride it all night long.
I'm going my way, I'm gonna drive it all night long.
Alright guys, so another Spanish road trip tip for you guys. Some of the rules of the roads here that might differ from the US is that it might be a little bit confusing to explain because it's pretty similar to what we do back home, but on the highway like this one. So, I mean, these guys are not passing the vibe check at all because they're not doing that, but there's the far left lane, right? And then there'll be, you know, this lane we're in, it could be the middle lane or the far right lane, but you know, in the US sometimes there's the fast lane. You can just cruise on that lane if you're going fast, maybe like 80, 85 miles per hour when you're on like a high speed highway. But here, you're not supposed to cruise on the left lane. The left lane is only used to pass up cars, so you have to go back to the right or middle lane to just, you know, cruise and relax. So you're not supposed to stay for long periods of time on the left road. As you guys can see, that car signaled back to go back to the right lane. So yeah, I mean, you're supposed to do that too in the US, but some people just kind of cruise on the left lane. From my experience driving here, I don't think people are as forgiving if you guys are cruising on the left lane, because they'll like pass you up and then go back to that lane kind of thing. So yeah, Spanish driving 101. Wow, this one's expensive. This one's 13 euros. I don't know why, but some of them you just pay straight up, like you enter the gate and you pay for them, but then these ones you get a ticket like 70 kilometers away, and then we kept driving and then we put the ticket in and then had to pay. I don't know what the difference is, but this one's 13 euros. Alright guys, look at this landscape right here. The roads are pretty windy, but it's nothing I haven't handled before. I've driven up mountains in California, but we're going to the top of the mountain on this road trip to see the spectacular views of San Juan de Gallet. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, we're driving through the mountains right now, so make sure you guys are steering firmly and paying attention to the roads. on your road trip up here. Alright, there's a few small towns to pass by before you get to the main Dragonstone tourist area. This is one of the towns.
Tome la primera salida a la calle San Pelayaco de Galicia.
Yeah, it's called Baquio. We're in Baquio right now. You can stop by, maybe grab some food, lunch or something on the pit stop to the San Juan Gasteluche, because yeah, most of the time to get up here you're probably gonna have to drive or take a bus, so it's not a bad idea to take a pit stop. So there are towns up here, it's not just rural greenery. Alright guys, I don't know if you just saw that, but that guy stuck his thumb up, trying to show us some leg to see if he was hitchhiking to see if we would take him with us. I don't know guys, should we turn back and take him? Javi says no, but I don't know guys, what do you think? Comment down below if we should get him or not. Alright, just kidding, we're not gonna get him. Doesn't matter if you comment or not. Yeah, we're not risking that.
Yeah guys,
go along with our day.
Guys, leave a comment like 2 weeks later when we upload this, so like we can go back here and pick up this guy, because nobody's gonna pick him up in 2 weeks.
True. Traveling doesn't come without its difficulties, so if you guys take a car up here, there is not a lot of parking in the main area, so you have to find a place to park all the way up here. We have a bit of a walk, probably like a half a mile or 0.75 of a mile walk to get to the main San Juan Gallet. But yeah, if you take a car you have to find parking, but I've also seen some buses to get up here too, so I think that's another option. But yeah guys, see you at the bridge. Alright guys, this is one of the most beautiful views of Spain right here. This landmark is called San Juan de Gastelugache. I have a hard time saying it every time, so I apologize in advance, but this is Dragonstone from Game of Thrones. Obviously it doesn't look exactly how it does right now because they CGI the castle and all that. There's a long stairs right there. It kind of looks like a thin Great Wall of China, but yeah, so we had a hike to get to the viewpoint, the Mirador, which is viewpoint in Spanish, to get up here to get a 360 overhead bird's eye look of the San Juan Gastelugache from up here. But then if you guys are down for a little bit of trek adventure, you can walk down from that way. We talked to a local, she said it's a little bit of a strenuous hike, but I think we can handle it to get down there for a better viewpoint. So let's go, let's check out. This hike is so beautiful. We can't even get through the whole hike because every few minutes we look over our shoulder and we see this view right here, and we just stop to take it in like Javi's doing right now. Look at all those waves crashing into that rock and that little bridge right there. Feel like I'm in Game of Thrones right now. Let me know, team house red or green from House of the Dragon? I'm red, house red. All right, bad news guys. Can't control everything when you travel, right? These things tend to happen, but we really want to go down to Dragonstone down there to get some better views, maybe take some photos, but you have to make some type of appointment, and then today there's some type of festival where you can't even go down there anyways. I think it's like a paella festival, so we can't go down there. So these are as best of views you guys are gonna get for San Juan de Gastelugache right here. So yeah guys, on to our next location on this Spanish road trip. Let's make the best out of it. But I guess we get to see some local Basque activities, and if we don't get to see Dragonstone right here, a lot of drinking and singing. Yes, this is the festival right here. Part of the road trip chronicles. Me and Javi pulled up to the side of the road right here to take a quick snack break, maybe a siesta with some of our Spanish snacks. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, Spanish snacks are not like American snacks. I thought they were just gonna be like typical Lay's, Pringles, stuff like that, but let us know what we got here, Javi.
Our snacks are like just like typical stuff from parties.
It's like a mix right here. I don't know what this is. Some hot Cheetos.
Some cortezas. Yeah, this is like crust. It's called like crust. These ones are made of wheat, but sometimes they are made of pork. Mix of like nuts and similar things. There's peanuts here, so it has like fried corn, from Fruit Ranch. Coctelio. These are from Dia. Dia is the supermarket. This is like similar to Doritos.
It's like, this looks like Doritos, so Spanish Doritos.
Yeah. Chorizo.
Oh, so this
Chorizo
is,
Iberico.
oh yeah, so real Iberico chorizo right here.
Yeah.
Man, That looks good. And horchata.
Horchata. It's a bit on the hotter side, but it's like still a bit cold. Maybe we can try it.
This is not Mexican horchata, it's Spanish horchata, right?
Yeah, it's very different, yeah.
Crackers, some fruits. Oh, rice cakes. Sometimes you gotta be humble, you know. Iberico.
Yeah, still it's not too humble.
Iberico chorizo. Yeah, this is a good one. So it's not super humble. And bread.
Like sandwich of chorizo.
How's it?
Traditional meal for Spanish people.
Javi calls this the merienda, the snack you have between lunch and dinner. It is fatty. It's kind of like a pepperoni, but not spicy. Yeah, spiciness to it too.
It has
kind of gamey.
paprika.
Paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit paprika, a little bit. The spice, not too much though. All right, guys, on the drive from San Sebastian to Asturias is beautiful. Along the path on our little Spanish road trip, you'll see like mountains and blue waters like this. So we had to stop. This is a stroke of luck, guys. I stopped in a random exit so we could switch off driving. We found this little hidden gem right here. There's a restaurant in front of us, Restaurant Barbia. This is on the side of the freeway. Beautiful. Dramatic cliff-lined coast, turquoise-ish blue water, greenery. So this is Cantabria, guys, right in between the Basque Country and Asturias. Basque Country and Asturias over there. We're so spoiled in the US, man. I found this little gas station because I needed to get some protein to keep the gains, and this was like the only decent one I could find. The other one was just a Kind bar, but this is, I guess, the Spanish protein bars. But in the US, all the gas stations has a plethora of options, a lot of Quest bars for protein bars. But anyways, let's just try this one, see how it tastes. Might surprise us. Oh my god, it's really freaking good. Oh mom, I don't know about nutrition facts. I don't know if it's more or less protein, but I might even say tastes better than Quest bars. Just really creamy, like I guess a cookie and cream. Around the same price as a regular protein bar, but tasty. Fuego. I guess they really respect their bulls here, because driving around you'll see like a really big statue of a bull every so often on this little road trip. We've seen like 3 or 4 already.
Yeah, so fun fact about those bulls.
Yeah, there's some on the side too.
Yeah, but those are like real bulls. The
Real bulls.
fun fact about those bulls is that these bulls used to be advertising for a wine brand, Osborne, right? And then right now anymore it's forbidden to use these kind of advertisements on road. But like they keep them up because they were already kind of like a symbol of the nation. So like they are kept there, but not as advertisement anymore, but as decoration on the roads. They don't build them anymore. They just kept the ones that were already there.
All right, so we found our camping spot in Gijón. This is actually pretty cool. It's almost like a little camping adventure amusement park. I didn't think it would be this nice because I thought we were just gonna be camping in the middle of nowhere, but this place is all set up for camping. There's a pool, cafeteria, like there's already like pre-made tents and bungalows over there. But Javi said he got a tent that sets up in 2 minutes, so let's see if it sets up in 2 minutes. All right, this is what it looks like in a camping site gym in Gijón, guys. Got what you need. Got some cardio, strength training. Got a weight rack, cables, pull-up bar, Javi. All right, finishing touches on this tent right here. Don't have a hammer, gotta use nature's hammer.
Nature's hammers means dance biceps.
Yep, gotta get it nice and sturdy in that dirt so we don't fly away in the middle of the night. Alright guys, tent finished. Took a little bit more than 2 minutes as advertised. Maybe like 15 minutes, but comment down below what you think. Oh, we got our first resident right here.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Dang. Our new roommate. Alright, just had dinner. So we're on the move again tomorrow for more adventures. But for tonight, we're gonna go to sleep in here. Oh shoot, this is like the tent in Harry Potter in the 4th book where you get in and it's like, it's really big. No, actually this is just perfect for 2 people. It's not the biggest tent, but this is our digs for tonight. All right guys, coming live from our 5-star resort right now.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow in Asturias. All right, this is... All right. The good thing about camping is that you gotta wake up with these natural view of nature. But now, to start our day, let's go. Our humble abode right here in the countryside of Asturias. Look at that little church right there. Spain is littered with religious monuments everywhere. Love this in Spain, even at this little camp spot. You're supposed to be able to get tap water anywhere. That's what Javi was telling me. But I mean, if he's wrong and I'm dead, you won't get this message. So yeah, sadly. Tap water is drinkable almost anywhere in Spain. It adds up. You can definitely save a pretty penny on your road trips in Spain. Alright, reached the next destination on our Spanish road trip. We're currently in Oviedo. Looks like a nice quaint old town with a huge cathedral on the top. But yeah, we're here for some fabada, so let's get some food.
Yeah.
So Javi was telling me the city of Oviedo is really green, which is why they're known for their meat here and their milk, because of the green pastures. The soil is very rich here apparently. All these streets look kind of similar and very cool, but this street is called Calle Oscura, which is Asturian for dark street. So want to take a little stroll down here. It actually does look a little bit darker than the rest, low-key. So here in Oviedo, Asturias, they are known for their Asturian cider pork, which we had to experience for ourselves. This isn't a gimmick or for show. Their fresh cider needs to be poured this way to air it out before serving, and you must drink it right away. Our waiter came every time our cup was empty to keep pouring up for us. It was awesome. We also tried their Asturian fabada, which is this pork bean stew type of dish. In Spain, pork is king, and you can find varieties of pork in creative dishes almost anywhere in the country. And yeah, some more gourmet Spanish food. This place was awesome, really authentic vibes. And if you guys want to see more, again, check out the full video, link in the description to the North Spain playlist. Alright guys, so this is a baby roundabout. If you guys never driven in Spain before, there are a bunch of roundabouts here. They've been killing us so far because they're in almost every corner. There's so many of them, and I've been missing a couple exits so far because they're actually really confusing. If you guys know, you know. You might be making fun of my driving, but until you guys are behind the wheel here in Spain, you guys won't know how annoying and confusing these roundabouts are. But yeah, just gotta get used to it at this point. Alright, just got gas here at another Spanish gas station. One of the cool things about this is that sometimes that they do their gas for you. So if you're lazy, there's a clerk that comes out and pumps the gas for you. So, and if you guys rent a car out here, do diesel like us, because diesel is a little bit cheaper. All right, so Javi is telling me that these are some of the traditional houses up here in the north of Spain. And he said that they're elevated like that because they don't want rats and stuff in their house. That's why they're elevated. So that's what a traditional northern Spanish house looks like. What's up, DVW fam? As you guys can see, we're in beautiful nature right now, but that's not the only thing to see here. On the top of that mountain, you see that little church up there. We're at a place called the Covadonga in Asturias, the north of Spain, and there's a really cool religious legend here. Apparently there's a cave there with the Virgin Mary, so we're gonna go up there and discover that cave and tell you more about the history of the Covadonga. Let's go. Alright guys, first rain of the road trip. Javi is telling me that the climate up here is very different from the south, and that this is actually very common. And I guess that's why the farmland is so fertile here, because I guess the rain keeps the land looking fresh and green and fertile. Northern Spanish road trip 101. Prepare for the rain. Make sure you guys bring raincoats. Walking through this rain by this beachside village for some Galician cuisine, the things we do for you guys and for good food. Alright, so we moved on from Asturias and reached our next autonomous region in Spain called Galicia. This area is known for their Galician seafood, particularly the octopus, which is why we visited this port-side seafaring town called Foz, just to try that and more of their Galician cuisine, Ribera wine, and just overall experience the food culture here. Again, see the in-depth video playlisted down below. Our first one-star hotel. See, it looks like a scary hotel. All right, another interesting turn in our Spanish road trip adventures right now. We're in a city called Vivero. We were actually planning to camp here just like the other place for like 20-25 euros, but it started raining, so we needed a place to, you know, shower and take shelter. So we got this place on a whim, 55 euros. Javi says his first 1-star hotel that he stayed in. And they're actually very nice here. He said he'd add another star because we got here a little bit late because it was raining. We had dinner. So the last time for check-in was at 12. We got here at 12. So we didn't even have to pay yet. They were just so gracious to let us pay the next day. But has everything we need. Bed, space, and a restroom for us to shower.
TV.
Gonna have a cozy night's rest here for more Spanish road trip adventures. So we're gonna try some more Northern Spain Galician food tomorrow. Good night. Alright, what's up DVW fam? We just woke up in Vivero in Galicia in the north of Spain, which is known for their seafaring towns. Right here, as you guys can see, there's a port behind us. So Galicia is really known for their seafood. So we're gonna go around and try some of their famous seafood here. One of them is pulpo, octopus. We tried that yesterday in a city called Fos, also in Galicia. All of these towns will have similar seafood cuisine. So that's what we're gonna do in Galicia. We're gonna explore more northern Spanish cuisine on this Spanish road trip. Alright, let's check out Vivero, Fos, and Santiago. Let's go. Alright, not too much of a special breakfast today, but we're just getting some fuel to head back on the road. At Hotel Millon, they have free breakfast, so we're gonna try some typical breakfast Galician cakes.
Bizcocho.
Bizcocho.
Yeah. It's like around Spain, but like they do it a different way in every place.
Yeah, they do it different way in every region, but you can find this in Spain. It's good. It's like a pound cake, a butter cake. All right, good morning DVW fam. So we're in another city for this northern Spanish food tour. This wasn't on our list, but Javi was telling me that this city, Betanzos, is known for their tortilla omelet. Tortilla doesn't just mean a flour tortilla like in Mexican cuisine. It means like an omelet with potatoes in it. He said that they make it a different type of way here, and that this place is especially known for it. So we took a little pit stop to get some breakfast and take a little stroll of this town. So win-win. Let's check out Betanzos. So as you guys probably have guessed, the food here, unsurprisingly great again. We had some octopus salad here, Galician scallops, and the Betanzos omelet, which are special here because they're made in a special runny type way, and some more wine and desserts, of course. But guys, some of the best seafood and scallops I've had. Great spot here. Again, check out more, link down below. I don't know what it is about this particular city, but it's super steep, so it's like climbing up a stair climber. That's a good thing because we're burning off some extra calories after that delicious meal. But yeah guys, my thighs are burning.
Yeah, the whole Spain is just like this.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Javi said there's actually nothing new. The whole Spain has elevations just like this. Dang, apparently the city's 800 years old. No matter where we stop on this northern Spanish food tour, there's always been great, pleasant, beautiful sights every time we stop for food. Alright guys, we decided to not pay the extra fare on the toll and take a 7-minute extra road driving through the countryside of Galicia, but I mean it's worth it because we get to see these beautiful greenery and the views. Check that out. Guys, look at this. You're seeing this right. This little road right here is a two-way, as you can see from those arrows. But I don't know how this could be a two-way, but I'm just gonna drive slow.
I think this is not the highway.
My way or the highway?
Have bystanders.
No bystanders. We have some guests on the side of this road. There's more. What's up, DVW fam? We just reached our next city on the Spanish road trip, Santiago de Compostela, and that is the cathedral behind us of Santiago. There's a very interesting story to this place. You can tell by the name Santiago de Compostela, Compos and Santiago. The story behind this cathedral is that Saint James, or Santiago, which is an apostle of Jesus, I think it was James in English, his remains are supposedly buried under here, which is what makes this site so holy that thousands of people every year pilgrimage to this place just to receive their blessings. If you guys didn't notice, there's people in like traveling and hiking gear because apparently Javi was telling me you have to travel at least 100 kilometers on foot to get to here. And I've been seeing people from the cities surrounding here in the hiking gear too, and I was really confused, but it's because they traverse their way all the way to this cathedral to receive some type of like blessing from this church. So yeah, it's really interesting. I won't take credit for it because we came here in car and not foot. As you guys can see, we're very comfortable, but other people here, they look like they're prepared for hiking, and that's why, because there's a lot of pilgrims in this place. You can really feel the spirit of this place and how old this place is, thousands of years old, especially with the architecture and how big this is, also with all the people making their religious journeys up here. You can tell it means a lot to them, and it definitely means something to me too as a Catholic. So I'm gonna try to make my way in there and receive some blessings before the day is over. Wow, just crossed the corner and this is absolutely breathtaking, just like any other part of Spain. This cathedral is huge. The Cathedral of Santiago. Whew. It's magnificent. Alright, so Santiago de Compostela is mainly known for their religious pilgrimage, but we made the pilgrimage here additionally for their Galician food. This restaurant we stumbled upon was a hidden gem and a surprise to us. It had some of the best razor clams I've ever tasted. Their squid was on point, along with their other homemade Galician cuisine. The seafood in Galicia is great, and yeah, some of the best dining experiences for sure. After dinner, spontaneously, we checked out a Galician cerveceria, which is kind of like a tap room and bar. They had some local crafted Galician brews here, among other things. But yeah, if you guys want to see more, again, check out our Northern Spain playlist for a more in-depth view of Galicia. Feels like I'm walking through history, guys. It's crazy. I am walking through history right now. It's like a PBS show.
To the pilgrimage. It was the year when...
So Javi told me that they tend to celebrate after they made the pilgrimage to the Santiago, and I guess this is one of those celebrations right here. It's lit, literally. Alright, so this is kind of like an honorable mention because we went here on our way back from the north to Madrid, but this is Restaurante Serrano in Astorga. This place is famous for their wild forage mushrooms. The chefs and the staff go forage the mushrooms themselves in Leon, where they're known for their mushrooms and truffle. It was fire, so yeah, definitely a banger here in Astorga. Guys, I'm gonna try to tell this story really quick because I am really tired, but sometimes travels messes you up, sometimes it blesses you. In this case, it did a little bit of both. Basically, we had an issue with our Airbnb in Santiago de Compostela. We drove away from the Airbnb and contacted Airbnb customer support, and they told us that we should just book another hotel up to $300 something. And we got this one at Eurostars. Apparently, we got a suite. It was 150 euros. Javi here says it's one of like the best hotels in Spain. But yeah, guys, gotta get some rest because it's 5 a.m. right now. It was a long night, just going back and forth, phoning hotels, trying to get a replacement for our Airbnb, and we got this as a replacement. So yeah, hopefully Airbnb sends me my refund by the time this video is out. Free suite in Lugo, España. Random ass city on the way to Madrid from Santiago.
Fucking Lugo in the 5 suit.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's just really random. We're in this 4-star suite in Lugo. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. They give us some bottled water with some chocolates right here. It's a 5-star experience right here. Yeah, drop a comment down below if you guys have stayed at Eurostars before. It's my first time. Apparently, Javi was saying that's one of the best hotel chains in Europe. So, first time at Eurostars. Not too shabby. All right, good morning from Eurostars Lugo. Robe's not too bad. This is our view from Lugo. All right, on to more Spanish adventures. Siesta number 49 on this road trip.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Matilda.
Deuces. Spain, it just started storming here just as we are about to return back to Madrid. Can't have sun without the rain, right?
Can't have green grass without rain.
The cornfields of Spain. Alright, DVW fam, very appropriate to end this northern Spain food trip here in the capital of Galicia. Santiago de Compostela. Had a lot of great food experiences on this Spanish road trip. It was a lot of fun. So yeah guys, you guys want to see more, please like this video. Comment down below if you have any recommendations for us in Spain or all over the world, and subscribe for more DVW food and travel vlogs. Still can't get enough of this site, guys. Deuces.